narcissistic personality disorder video. I mean, advice against how they're terrible and the worst people on earth ever video. All of them are that. Okay, so this guy is like saying that narcissists intentionally do things to use you and with the intention of draining you. That doesn't really actually make sense. That's false. They're not doing it to intentionally drain you. Yeah, they'll take what they can get, and I'm pretty sure so will empaths, but empaths maybe are more giving back as well. I don't know. Empaths take it in different ways. But the point is, no narcissist wants to drain you. No narcissist wants to drain their supply. It's just that when you have a pushover codependent, they themselves give too much and inevitably drain themselves because they themselves aren't assertive enough to be like, yeah, I can do that, but I'm going to do it later because I'm going to do this other stuff for me now. And I'm going to do this other stuff for me for a while till I feel pretty good. And then I'm going to come and do shit for you because I want to. But empath, codependent, whatever people, wimpy people that don't know how to say no, give and give and give, and they don't know how to say no when it's an actual no because they're tired or whatever, and then they get burned out or they get run dry. Okay, I've been this person, I'm probably this person still. But where the difference lies in me now compared to before is I'm like, okay, I can do that, but I'm real tired, so I'm going to sleep for a few days. And it don't matter what your opinion is, and all my little narcissists either get pissed off, start gossiping about me, they do try to make me feel wrong, and to manipulate me away from doing anything for me because they want it for them, but it's not that they're doing it intentionally to drain me. That's just inevitably what they're doing if I let them have their way. Now, if I don't let them have the way, the smart ones go, all right, you go do your thing, get feeling better, and then you come back and slather that good shit all over me, and I'm like, I will, because I want to slather people with my love and my tender loving care. But I don't want to burn out so bad that then I can't do it. I don't want to burn out so bad that then I turn into a bitch that just starts telling everyone to fuck off and freak out because I didn't do what I need for me. So like the super crazy ones that end up losing us are the ones that don't respect that fact of actual reality. And then they over there are, what is that thing they do? Where they destroy your reputation and continuously cause you problems, which just burns you out further. It makes you want to stay away from them longer and more. Like more. Those are the real morons. And I got a few of that shit going on in my life, trust me. But the smart ones, they let you go have you time so that you can come back all refreshed and chipper and good and shit and ready to yummy stuff and all that good stuff. So when they don't let you pace yourself and you fall for it, who's the one falling for it? They can't make you nothing. No matter how much these bullies cause me, some drama here and there with their little gossip, and then the dipshits that fall for their gossip, and then, here and there when they get mad enough legally come after me over made up stuff which don't even end up working to the level they were wanting because I'm actually not doing anything wrong, right? So it gets a little annoying, but inevitably it's like, okay, sure, whatever you want to do, buddy, I'm still gonna do me, my way, what I need to do so that I can be at my best, period. I don't care what gossip they spread. The ones that believe their bullshit ain't for me anyways. Why would I want trash that believe garbage about me in my life? I wouldn't, right? I wouldn't. robots that love deeply, they give fully, that is like actually a feeling person that gives a shit. Why would I care what zombie robots that just go on baseless rumors think? I wouldn't. I don't. I used to. Oh, I used to freak out about that shit. And, you know, people tell me, like, why are you freaking out about not true stuff? And I'm just like, it's not fucking true. And then people believe them. And then blah, blah, blah. And I had all these excuses of why I need to be upset. And then I'm like, you know, after many years of suffering and going through pure torture, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, it don't matter what my opinion is. It don't matter if they deserve it or whatever, if it don't make sense. I'm wasting my own precious energy contributing to their bullshit. It's like I'm one of the flying monkeys to my own self. So no, they're not intentionally draining you. They're just stupid and they don't understand facts of reality, of your reality, that you need sufficient amount of rest or you're gonna actually die. And maybe they're fine with using you up till you die, but you're not fine with using you up till you die, right? So you're gonna pace yourself, and in that you're gonna lose some people. That's just an inevitable part of the you know, facts of reality of you have to do what you have to do. Or you can not self-care at all, and then you can be around for about 20 years and then croak because you're sick. You made yourself sick from doing too much for others and not enough for yourself. You can do that. There's literally nothing wrong with that. But me personally, I decided I would rather be around longer and be more available over a period of time lengthwise and be more be healthy and actually be happy and really truly fully available than be like, literally I would last 10 years, right, of like non-stop giving and never giving back to myself. And I was going down. I didn't even last that long. Oh my God, I was already sick at like, I was already starting to feel sick when I was 25. And then I, you know, got into a situation where I was very much just being used, and with a person that didn't understand whether they were doing it maliciously or not. I don't know. I can't say for sure. It seemed like it was malicious, but I guess it's possible that it's not. Didn't understand and or give a shit about me giving back to me so that I could have more to like fill my own cup, so that then I could have more to give to them, right? So if they were doing it maliciously, that still doesn't make me a victim, because I'm the one that went along with it, right? So I was falling for their little supposed tricks and tactics that they use to manipulate us into limiting ourselves and giving less to ourselves and giving up our friends. I don't think that all of that, I don't think that all of that was their fault. None of it was their fault. I did all of it to myself. I agreed to all of it and I did all of it. So even if that was their intent doesn't matter. Actions matter. What was our actions? Our actions were to give too much, give too little, give up too much, etc. Right? So the key isn't to turn into a selfish narcissist. It's to learn to pace yourself. Because no matter what these mentally ill people's, you know, intent is, the only thing that matters to us is our intent, our purpose. Our purpose is to come to earth to spread love and healing upon the earth through love and tender loving care. But the fact of reality is we came onto this earth through a human body. And because we came through a human body, we have to give this body what it needs. We also came through a human body that's been programmed in various ways according to whatever we picked up from our family and from our society. Okay, so, and And then in addition, we're really super sensitive. And so we are not built to just work, like be workhorses like them. So whether they understand or not, hey, your understanding why I need this is irrelevant. What's relevant is facts of reality of what our body needs. We, our own selves, wish our bodies could be more robotic because we want to give that much. But then we die, like at 50. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to live till like I'm 150 because I paced myself and didn't give all my resources to one narcissist till I died at 50. Right? That's what I chose to do because I want to give to as many as for as long as possible as I can, which means I have to give less in the shorter period of time because less is more. Have you heard of that? I'm holding the phone close to my face because my microphone's not charged. And of course I can't use it. And my car's noisy. So hopefully this has decent audio. You can see my big old face. I'm really not that obsessed with my face, to be honest. But here you go. What's up? I guess I could show you the driving scenery. Dang it. Okay, next time I'll show you the driving scenery while I hold this close to my face and talk. So, they're not trying to drain you. They need you full, like as full as you were when you met them, because that's why they liked you, right? They start disliking you when you start getting burned out and lazy, and then you start not taking care of yourself, etc. So obviously they'd rather have that person that they first met last forever. They just don't understand that I can't do as much as you would like me to do, honey, cutie, and be able to maintain. I'm going to get sick and die, and you're not going to take care of me because you're a narcissist. You don't give a motherfuck. So then I'm going to get discarded when I'm all sick and pathetic, and then I'm going to be a victim of that. When you're only a victim of your own self allowing that. So let's just keep that in mind when we're hearing these people like the narcissist. They are intentionally and maliciously doing this to you. Well, you're doing it to your own self. Just remember that. They can't do anything to you that you do not allow. And if you want to be with them, which I'm trying to teach you how to be with them, then you have to find ways to kindly and lovingly take care of yourself and do you. And you don't get to have much of that because it's mostly about them, right? So like I said in my other video, you sleep when they're sleeping, and you sleep when they're working, and you sleep as much as humanly possible. Because when they're around, you need to be all chipper and full of energy and pampering them just like you did on day one. You don't do that shit on day one and not maintain it. Like, if you're not going to plan on maintaining it until eternity and forever, then you better not do it on day one. Present yourself honestly, right? So I'm not saying that you're lying by doing that. That's how you genuinely feel at the time, but it's not authentically sustainable. Get rid of that noise. So do things when you first start dating people that you're going to be able to sustain, and then you'll get people hooked on you, and you hooked on people that are going to be able to like you as you actually are. But you slathered it all thick at the beginning, and they like that one. That's what they like. So that's what you gotta maintain, or you gotta peace out, because they ain't gonna like you if you change from what you originally pretended to be at the beginning. Not that you were pretending, but maybe you were too, right? Because empaths pretend too. Empaths are dishonest, maybe innocently, ignorantly, unintentionally. But if you're slathering stuff on all thick and shit at the beginning and you don't maintain that, then that was obviously a lie, deception. distortion, or whatever you want to call it. Semantics aren't my expertise. Common sense is.